Hey guys, welcome to Yessayana's Way, vibing with Yessayana, vibing with Yessayana. Don't you wanna vibe with Yessayana, vibe with Yessayana, vibing with Yessayana. Don't you want to vibe with your son? Don't you want to vibe with your son? Don't you want to vibe with your son? What I'm talking about today is something in the headline, baby. I'm just trying to rap off this free beat. I'm just trying to rap off this free beat. I don't give a damn what they talking about, man. But I'm gonna tune you in. I wish I could rap. I'll be killing it. Stop playing. Hey, we're listening to Chronic. This is a producer by the name of Chronic. And this beat is a free little baby type beat, 2023. Hey, keeping up, keeping up with the Jones. What the hell are you on? Trying to keep up with the Jones. What the hell are you on? You better leave them Jones alone. You better leave them Jones alone. You better leave them Jones alone. You better leave them Joneses alone. Anyways, about to get into the topic of subject today. Okay. And it's Christian Rock and Blueface. My favorite couple. Yeah, toxic, but who isn't? I'm telling you, it's a lot of brothers out here be trying the Blueface. They be trying to be Blueface. And a lot that be trying. And there's a lot of Christians out here like, why you acting weird, yo? Because I'm going to question something that's out of order. I mean, like, if in order to have any type of relationship, it must be built on the foundation of truth. If your relationship is not built on truth, you don't have a relationship. Me, you, and anyone else. Now, you need to hold people accountable when they say things. You understand? And Blueface is saying that's not his baby. But I think it is. Because I seen him on that guy Kai Sinnott's show, and he was holding her stomach when she was sitting down. He was like, what is this? He wasn't like that, but he was like the way he was holding her like this, like very gentle. I was like, oh, she's pregnant. When she was sitting on his lap. And let me tell y'all something. We say she drink too much. Okay, but we don't know if that is Hennessy in that bottle. We know they show us a bottle, and we know that it's something brown, some brown substance is in her cup. But I think she'll make a wonderful mom. I think her soul is convicting her for all the many abortions she had. And if you've never had an abortion, that shit is like during the time and the circumstance you might be feeling a certain way, but really after that, and as time goes by, you think about those children that you did not deliver. You know what I mean? Like, you think about that stuff because that's hard on the soul, that's heavy on the conscience and soul, even though you try to move forward and go on. And the reason I'm speaking about it is because I've been there, you understand, and I'm still apologizing today. And I sometimes wonder, damn, how the kids that I would have that I did not have would have been compared to the children that I did have today. Because these children I have today, they off the his but it's okay. It's okay because you know what? I respect the truth. I might not like the truth, but I respect it. And that's why I'm talking about relationships built on truthful foundations. You understand? Like, even if you have a person you rock with, they may not rock with you like that. You understand? And like they may do silly, immature things like when you ask them a question for clarification, oh, don't question me. Okay, you might be mad because you're like, they don't question me. They're telling you not to question them. But let's look at the joy in this. If you like someone and you rocking with them and you know they playing all of this mental gymnastics with you, and they're like, "Oh, you don't ask me no questions." That's cool. That's called elimination of process. Now let me tell you why. Because right there, if you say, I want to ask a man questions, I want to be able to ask my man questions, especially if you're laying up with him and it's like, however, you say, okay. So then he says, don't ask me questions. You be upset and in your feelings, but in the end, what do you take away from that? You take away from that that's not something that's here with you. You know, that's not something you want. You want to be able to ask a person you're entangled with anything, because I think all relationships are different. But like she said, guys sit up here and put something on the forefront in front of people, okay, and then blow up your phone like you didn't just make an announcement, public announcement, embarrassing me. You know what I mean? Like Krishan, Blueface said that it's just a business relationship. He did the same thing to his baby's mother. He left her pregnant. And maybe because he knew he was sleeping with other women, maybe he didn't want to stress her to have a miscarriage while she was pregnant. But he did the same exact thing. Now, did he denounce the baby's mother and be like, he didn't have a, you know, it's not his child? I don't think he did that because from my understanding, Blueface have another child with a white lady that they never talk about. They never drag her, never put her in the news. They always put Krishan against Jazzy, whatever the other baby's mother's name is. But Blueface is always like, he's here, there, everywhere. And Krishan said that's the chick he went viral with the he be in LA with, the chick he went viral with his other baby's mother. Listen, this is what I say. Once you know how things are, you have to deal with them accordingly. The first thing she has to do is stop loving him in her heart. Okay? Then the second thing she has to do is start telling him yes. Anything with business, yes. Anything outside of business, no. And if he makes the announcement they are just business partners, then you know what? I don't think he need to be on with her on every run she does, like media run and all that. I don't think he needs to be on there with her. And not only that, don't be kissing on him. And if he want to act like he don't see you, shit. So this YouTuber said before, excuse me, this TikToker said, don't make him think he got options. Do not make a person who is clearly telling you you're not a priority in his life, don't make him think he have options. Say no. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone. What you will get from being alone is an understanding of yourself, how you like to be treated, the things that you want to accept from a man, and most of all, rejection. It's okay. No, it's part of life, okay? Let me make sure my man Anthony Dewberry's not on. I don't know how to turn this notification crap off, but I really do need to turn this off because notification settings. Because you know why? I want YouTube on. They said 15 minutes ago, but I don't want Chrome on. My phone was getting blown up so bad by people who I think was intentionally blowing my phone up, even though they don't have a relationship. Me, older people, and just nuisances was blowing up my phone so bad, right? That I had to put my D&D on. Now you get it. Because I don't like people calling me if you don't got nothing to talk about. I don't always want to talk, or you calling me bragging about some other shit I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about that. So D&D, and now from the rest of this shit, it's D&D. Hold on, guys. Hi, Kuma. Hold on. Good morning. What's going on? Mhm. Okay. Okay. But mommy, I talked to mommy, and she was like, I'm like, I'm confused about what are we supposed to be doing. No, because from I told, like she said, you are the one who has everything. So I said we gotta follow your lead, because you know I don't know what to do because I work and everything. So I gotta make sure that it don't interfere with my work schedule. I don't have to be at work by 1, but you know what I mean. I was just confused about why are we meeting. I told mommy the same thing because I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean. You gotta follow your lead. But mom said that it's like, why are we meeting if you're in charge of everything? Oh, she didn't say that. Okay. Oh, she didn't tell me that. Mhm. Yeah, because I talked to her because I thought mommy was in the hospital. No, I didn't hear that. Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay. I, I didn't hear all of that. I ain't gonna even lie. Huh. I heard you say that you was gonna get Vanessa, but I didn't know. I thought mommy was in the hospital. You know what I mean? I didn't know that she wasn't at the hospital. I just found that out today. But right, exactly. preparing. Mhm. Again, I don't know what we have to do because people don't talk to people when they don't make decisions. You feel me? I mean, like, if, like, no one's gonna talk to a person who is not the one in charge to make decisions, like a power of attorney or a proxy or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, we can't talk to them because we don't have, but she made that decision, Kuma. Nobody can do really anything about that. Right. But that's what I asked her too. I said, Mommy, what are we supposed to do? You feel me? Because it's like if we don't have any say so in the matter, they're not gonna talk to us. They're only gonna talk to people that is in charge. So we gotta just really, if we're gonna meet and see if mommy, see mommy, I don't mind that. But we can't, I don't think we can do anything really, Kuma. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna just, oh yeah, right, okay, all right. Hi guys, I'm sorry. That was my brother. He was telling me about what's going on with my mom and my mom. I was like, I'm not getting in there. You know how your family, you wanna, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm here to support and see my mom. But I'm not, outside of that, she left him in charge. So whatever they decide is what it's gonna be. I don't even do funerals. I'm like, hey, I thought my mom was in the hospital. I got that call last night. Like, my mom's in the hospital. She might not make it through the weekend. I called the hospital. Mom's not in the hospital. He said, well, I told you that last night. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell I was hearing, but I didn't hear that she wasn't in the hospital. I heard that. I thought I heard that mom was in the hospital. She may not make it through the week. That's what I thought I heard. So I was like calling the hospital today. Like, wait a minute. You understand? And they said, "What's her name?" And I gave it to him. So then I found out she wasn't in the hospital. So I don't know. Like, right now, my mind is just on so much fleek. Like I said, I need to prepare. I need to do things. I need to be informed in advance. You feel me? Because y'all should have been trying to get people together on when you was on your too good feed. Now I'm respecting everything I hear. Everything is whatever you decide. Period. I'm willing to see my mother, but I'm not. I'm not. She didn't leave that decision. When your folks leave a decision for you or y'all, she'll include you or y'all in the decision. You feel me? They it would be clear the family sit down. It was clear one individual was handling this process, so let them handle it. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing but follow suit, and that's all I'm doing. Like, if you have a spouse, you go to your spouse. I'm tired of everybody wanna put their ton of bricks on me. You feel me? It's unfair to me. You have to carry your own bricks. You understand? You have to carry your own bricks. Okay? This is that critical thing we talk about. You understand? When things change in people's lives, they don't do right, by people or in life. And then when it comes down to the end, they're expecting to look up at people and they haven't been right towards those people. You can't do nothing. If you knew that your people was in this position, you should have been discussing that. You should have been talking about that. You should have been doing that. You should have been like, I don't know, don't put that on my burden. I don't want. This is the year 2023 is a clear free mind for me. 2023 is a clear free mind for me. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing the game. I'm not. Listen, I don't want to be negative and I don't want to entertain negativity. If you don't get that, then you will never get that. Some people, they be mean to you and even in their death. Fuck you. I'm over shit. You understand? Stay the fuck out my way. I don't care who you are. Like, if you can't respect me, I don't want nothing from you. I don't want no fake friendships. I don't want no dead friendships. I don't want any friendships that ain't growing and producing. Like Day and Night LLC said, if you around somebody and you ain't growing, then leave them alone and vice versa. I don't got time to be arguing with toxicity, toxic people and all of that shit. Talk to me. I'm a grown woman. I'm an adult. Talk to me. Let me know. And in truth, not some shit you make up. Not what you want it to be. You can't be on your deathbed ignoring all of your fucking children. And then when you get on your deathbed, get everyone together. Your analogy used to be, we don't kiss no ass. That was your answer to everything. And now you want people to kiss your ass. But maybe they don't want to. See, you might not like the truth, but you got to respect it. And another thing is this, we all get a turn. So, some people, when they on their too good feet, they like to tell you no, this, that, and the other, nothing supportive. But when they get on their feet, they off their feet because they can't do shit. They expect you to do. And they try to always use the word of God. The word of God's gonna forgive me. Because God be a witness to the way you treated me. It ain't my imagination. I'm gonna read y'all one day what my co-workers said about me in writing. And every time I would go home and complain and tell my people this happened to me, they didn't want to hear it. They thought I was making shit up. It was my attitude. Okay? Your mouth. Wow. Pardon me, but I was the one called a bitch. One of my coworkers wrote a note, a sticky on my sticky at my desk and said, once you read this, you're a bitch. I was going to call the union, but I ran into the regional. I showed two people, the trainer and the regional, the trainer black. She said, what are we in high school? That's what they all say when it's black people. They expect you to take shit like that working at a fucking job because someone, they hang out together. That's what they told me. Some people hang out together. Okay. They don't even know you. You just started working here. That shit been going on forever, ever, man. People, you don't like me. It's okay not to like a person, but it's not okay to mess with them. You understand? We all get a turn. I might judge you in the heavens, but you're being judged now, whether you know it or not. And you see, God always keep you around to see the reward of the wicked because they get theirs too. We all get payment in full. We all get paid in full. Don't fucking play. If you a bad person, like you got bad character, don't play. Don't play. I have beautiful character. I'm tired of dealing with certain races and certain groups because every time I do, I feel bad when I walk away. For real. I really feel bad. You understand? Because I have to refrain from saying something really ignorant and truthful and harsh to you. So you know, get the fuck out my face. Homie, don't play that. Okay? People always want you to be nice, but they're not nice. People always want to throw a rock, but don't want a rock thrown at them. People always want to tell you now you matter, but I didn't matter before. Which one is it? Which one is it? I was in the streets for 8 fucking months. I mattered. I could have got killed out here if it wasn't for the God, Jehovah, and Jesus who made that way for me. Hmm. When niggas was on their good 2 feet, you know what they did? They rode by me and said, when I was down, see, I wasn't on my deathbed, but I was on my spiral down bed. You understand? I took a hit. It was funny, the motherfuckers. They laughed. I failed you. One thing for certain and two things for sure. I didn't sell my soul for a motherfucking thing. Not even a goddamn French fry. Okay? You heard me? I didn't do all of this, so I didn't want it that bad. Because I wasn't willing to hurt anyone, harm anyone, steal anything. I wasn't willing to put a fucking crack pipe in my mouth. Cope with shit, nigga. It's just little outdoors, a little uncomfortable. Okay? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You know what? I used to let everyone stay with me for 14 years. 14 years when I first got my apartments. I would allow everyone to stay with me until my daughter turned 14. My daughter was in a program and she had to come home and she had to have her room. There was no more uncles staying in the room. One of them uncles got 90 racks because of me. You know what they gave me? 75 fucking dollars after living with me for 14 years. I could have lost my certificate. shit on their record, came back to my house, went to my kids so much. Oh, you can't make up shit in this life. It's either it happened or it didn't. I lost a well paying job because of liars. People who lied on me. People who said that I threatened them. I said I was going to thug a bitch. Have you ever heard any black person use that language? I'm a thug a bitch. I'm a bust a cap. I'm gonna have my sister to bust a cap in their ass. All outdated language that personally I don't even use. You either watching too much motherfucking television or you're stuck in a time capsule. They claim my walk. I really lost my job for being myself. If you read the documents, they took my vacation money. They claim I was bragging in a sort of way. Oh, because I asked for a vacation and I said I got plenty of vacation time. I was on paid leave. I was. Didn't y'all go in the office and say I threatened you? I threatened my manager. Didn't you do that? Huh? Didn't you go and have me escorted off the property because you said you was afraid? But meanwhile, I was on the outside of the building, but you afraid. You used my notebook against me because you said you seen RIP in there because I lost someone from COVID. Many people died from COVID. And you have these devils going in offices lying on you and getting mad because you request your money. They took $5,000 from me. They took a few checks from me that I had to call the union and appeal for my checks. I still got 3 appeals going at the for my job from the union. They said they was going to make me take a fit for duty test. I was only processing licenses and I got to take a fit for duty for that. I never said I was going to harm myself or anyone else. What we talking about? I'll never be crazy. Nah, they tried it. That's what the union told me. I said, I already see a therapist. Next thing I know, I'm going into an investigation. No more crazy talk. You didn't want to hear from my therapist? My therapist? You didn't want to hear from my therapist. You wanted me to go to your therapist. And then if you don't like it, you can appeal it. You come to me, oh, did you have a black notebook? You was trying to use everything against me, everything I said. The devil's a liar. The devil's a liar and the truth ain't in him. And he got a whole bunch of pestilences and minions working for him and in government places. And it's a whole bunch of them niggas that be lying on you. Mm-hmm. A whole bunch. I had 6 to come and lie on me. Not once, but twice. And you know what their policy said? Even if you can't, if you can prove it, after they make false accusations against you and you lose your job, they still can't be held accountable. Hmm. That's what they said. That's what they said. Okay. Again, I started this live about truth, so let me get back on it. Krishan Rock and Blueface. Okay. If you want more information about Krishan and Blueface, then go to Zeus Network and you can order that shit for $5.99 and watch their love their love unfold in front of the world. Okay? Because I feel bad for Krishan because she's truly in love. Well, she says she's truly in love, but I hope she do have her baby, and that baby's gonna be a part of her legacy too. You understand? And maybe that's why Blue made this announcement. He only got one baby's mother. No, you got two. You got two babies' mothers, and now a third one. Krishan ain't out there messing around. And if she did try to dip, you was putting your hands on her. Stop playing with me, boy. Now, the father situation, him beating up his stepdad and Krishan beating up his mother, the stepdad, well, Krishan's dad, I don't know. He was too much for me. TMI or TM. He was too much for me. I was like, ooh. And he looked like one of them people that's still active in the streets and just still active in the lifestyle, thinking he a G. You know what I mean? He probably killed some people that day, some in the past, but that day Blue got on that ass. And I'm not commending that you fight your girlfriend's father, but if your girlfriend's father put his hands on you, you better fucking put your hands back on him. That's what I'm saying. You have every right to defend yourself. Krishan's father, they should have jumped all of them motherfuckers. If they really about that life, just jump every last person here. Everybody's getting hit today. Everyone's getting hit today. Once the pop up goes down, the patriarch, everybody's getting it. But they didn't. That nigga got up leaking. Whew. All I know is don't put your hands on people. And he was probably mad anyways, and mad at Krishan, and mad because Krishan busted his head open down to the white meat. He was like, you know what? Finally. Then the nigga started hollering, crit, crit, whatever he's from. You know what I mean? Blue, whatever that blue gang is, that's what he was screaming. Crip set, crit set. I was like, oh, Blueface, but I feel him. I think like he's rational. He was sound. He held his ground, and he just did what he had to do, and that was defending himself. You know what I mean? That weak ass punch landed, but it didn't have no power. And I'm not talking about Blueface punch, because Blueface left Krishan's dad's nose like boom, bleeding. You know what I mean? Krishan beating up his mother. He left the sister. Krishan left the sister leaking on herself. But I said that to say this. Already, you're bringing your baby into a bad situation as far as relatives. I hope y'all could really get past that and really because Blue, he gonna want to see his baby. You know what I mean? But I hope that Krishan has the baby and she move on with life. I'm not hoping that they get back together because I feel like Blue will never respect her. You understand? And she knows it. And, men, what Blue is doing, what men do real time. This is what Blue is doing. Blue is being one way in the public. Okay? Trying to diss her, trying to front like, oh, it's just business. She ain't that chick. But then behind closed doors, he'd be loving her dirty drawers, filling up on her, having unprotected sex. Even if she was sleeping around, you were sleeping around too, like you said. Well, you still was with her. Like you said, let me get the DNA and then I'll claim the baby. But you was with her. You tried to say she had 10 affairs, 10 relationships. She didn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's bogus. Believe me, if Krishan had these relationships with 10 different men, her name would have been out there. Nobody would be messing with Krishan like that. But all we love Krishan for is being crazy in love, like a fool in love. I'm not lying. You know what I mean? So we know that. So the baby's definitely his. I don't care what he's saying. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. But we can wait for the DNA test to come since he's so comfortable putting that out there. But y'all got to get it together. But I think Krishan is going to make a wonderful mom. And I think she's going to give her child the life she didn't have. And like she said, I'm making six figures now. You global, ma. You doing you, baby girl. Like, I'm not happy you're a single mother, but maybe that's a good thing for you to in order to see your baby through this matter because, you know, Krishan, listen to me. I'm not a doctor, but you gotta stop. You gotta get yourself mentally healthy. Okay, because those growing those that DNA, those growing links, those the, you know the structure of development when you are upset, that chain starts developing. So say this is the long umbilical cord. It starts off 100% healthy. It starts off 100% healthy. As the baby grow, then the cord begin to fill up. And when it's filling up, it's being designed with all the things you need to be successful, productive, alert, aware, healthy. It's just filled with all of these wonderful things that make you a superhuman. By design, you are created to be a superhuman with the exception of that 1%. So that 1% is God's. That's what that is. That belongs to him. The 99999 is you guys. Okay? Everything between you and the baby daddy. So you want to work on that alcohol because you don't want your child to be an alcoholic. You better work on your anger because you don't want to go to jail and have your baby in jail because you have 3 years of probation according to you know what we seen on the show if it's a real time, okay, and it is because you did steal that car. So you got to be careful right now, baby girl, and start thinking like a mother, a mom, because you will have to show your child how to cope with things real time, how to cope with life issues, disappointments, disagreements, rejection. You gonna have to show your child that, Krishan. And if you don't want to repeat history, you understand, then you have to do different than what you know. And that's what changes your life, is changing your mindset. You can do it, but work on your emotional state and health because that is what you are bringing into your child and that is what you are transferring into your child. And you don't want to give them all of that, that negative that negativity or that just anxiety and severe depression. And you already know how it is, honey. So imagine a baby can't fight all of that off. So my best advice to Krishan as well as Blueface, because y'all might do this now for the public, but in the end, it's your children who will see these videos. Mine's too, honey. That's why I'll be on here showing no ass and twerking and shit. But if I did, that would still be normal. Just don't put a cucumber in your butt. No, sidebar jokes. I don't know if it was funny, but I had to say that. But what I'm saying is this: I don't like the fact Blue has a lot of children, but I like his business savvy. Okay, why the hell am I picking up everything in this room? Where is that? Oh, it's off of me now. Get off of me, lint ball and paper scraps. So again, I do not like the fact of the dissing my queen, but I love the fact she's having a baby. I knew it. Y'all better listen to me. Because you know what? I'm not a tattletale or a liar. And you know what? I might be wrong, but I have a genuine opinion. And it ain't cap. It's not a lie. And it's not facts. It is the truth. And you know what? The truth shall set you free. Okay? So, yay, Christian! Other great news: Armin Warren has proposed to Reginae Carter, Little Wayne's daughter. Ah! You know, that's our favorite couple. Armin and Reginae is our favorite black excellence couple. Not that they're perfect and they don't go through anything, you understand? Because I done seen some photo shoots too. It's like, just take the damn picture and I ain't talking to you tomorrow. As a matter of fact, in a few seconds, get me up out of here. I seen some vibe like that, okay? But what I'm saying is, I love them. Congratulations to you guys, too. Y'all are so beautiful. And I hope it really is true love, because that's what y'all always putting on for the camera. Like, this uncomparable love. Dangerously in love. And Armin gives me good but handle my business vibes. Yes, just like Reginae. And you know what? I think Reginae is in some movies, guys. She's doing some acting. So she's really, and she loves it. So she really finds herself like really do. I think it's like probably look on Tubi or Rumbo, because she be doing a lot of stuff in these movies. A lot of like reality stars and entertainers you be seeing in these hood movies. That's what we call them, hood movies. The movies that really don't make the big screen, but they're just as good and shit. Ooh, there's a lot on YouTube too that really get you like, okay, let me watch this. I watch YouTube a lot. I don't really watch other like news broadcasting channels and things like that. It's really YouTube for me. It's more than social media. It's the everything about YouTube is what do it for me. Is what do it for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love my YouTube. Don't play with me. Shit, I ain't watched television since. And I have over 5,000 videos. I'm not playing. I'm going to show y'all. That's why I be up to date with things that's going on. Because I believe YouTube. I believe the news that come from here. Aside the BS, but it gives you a lot of shit. Hold on. Mr. Anthony Dewberry is on live. Ups. Mr. Anthony Dewberry's on, guys. And Charleston White. Whoopi Rock 1. Hey, Sir DNCW. Have a blessed day. Oh, let me greet him. That's Charleston White talking.
Y'all heard it from Charles. Y'all heard it from Charles. Listen, I told y'all. Listen.
That's Mr. Dewberry talking.
But if you find any of them kids, promise. Nigga, we know how to get them on. Yeah. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. He really gonna help them get out. Every time. The first time, they can't commit 2 robberies. And the second robbery, I'm gonna be out and lock them up forever.
You heard what he said? The first time it's a mistake. The second time he gonna say lock you up forever, ever, ever. That's Mr. Dewberry laughing, guys.
Say, boy. Say, y'all.
I'm a moderator for that channel.
Ain't no dumb moment, bro. When we be sitting there, boy, there ain't no dumb moment, man.
I know that's right, Dewberry. I love Mr. Dewberry.
Say.
He keep my mind sharp.
Yeah, I'm talking about say, boy, we having fun, man. We'll be right, what it do, man. We got the Netherlands in here, man. Shout out to the Netherlands. The Netherlands. That's the country.
Oh, they going to the Netherlands? Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
What's good from Tokyo? Wiggly.
Yeah, man. Sorry. Yeah, man. We just in here chilling right now, man.
They always traveling. Dewberry and Charleston White.
Come to show the Detroit. Say, man, they got they say when y'all gonna come to show the Detroit. Oh, we come. It's coming. Say it right now. We working on it, man. So y'all just be up here. Detroit show. Oh, it's gonna be live. Man, it's gonna be live. Say, man, it's gonna be live in Detroit. But right now, Tokyo and I. Do I have Tokyo and I?
Yes, you do.
Tokyo Young? Yeah. Jimmy Jones in there? Yeah, they in there, man. Okay, let me find out. Shout out to Tokyo. They said they like the boys over there, you know. Yeah, they like us. Got Omaha, Nebraska in there. Okay. Say, man, listen. We worldwide, man.
Amen, they are.
We call it cross country pimping.
Yes, sir. Cross country pimping. Where you hoes at?
Motivate too. So with that being said, we motivate people all the way across the globe, all by the way of good game. Yeah. We ain't sitting around doing no line. We ain't doing nothing. We just laying down a bunch of games on the ground for you all around.
I gotta keep my mind elevated with Mr. Dewberry. Don't play with me.
Some of y'all running off. But at the end of the day, y'all coming right back. So y'all want to see what's gonna be said next. In the Bahamas. Say yes. In the Bahamas.
Global. Yes. We global. We global.
We setting up a show in the Bahamas right now. Man, y'all think it's a joke.
We global.
We done took a bunch of yapping and we done made it real big.
Yes, y'all did, sir.
Yeah, we done took yapping and made it real big.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we from y'all already, man. My boy said we global.
Yes. We global.
Hey, Max, you already know it, man. Say, man, we local, man. We global, not local. See, a lot of y'all still local. Y'all still talking about squabbling. Say, man, you said something about me. Man, I want to squabble. Yeah, a lot of y'all still talking about squabbling. Man, we talking about catching flights.
Amen.
Yeah, we talking about going to another state.
That's right.
Getting the bag and coming on home. Come on, homies. Oh, man. Man, a lot of listen, man. A lot of young thug partners is doing what they doing. Yeah, but guess what? They ain't the only one. They just one they showing on TV. Say, man, every time I look around and listen in the streets, you won't hear nothing but the same thing. All these boys' homies doing the same thing, and they snitching on each other. I'm giving you some game. So man. Is that yours? No, man, you can have it. y'all know what time it is. Yeah, we just sitting back laying down some game. Yeah. Say, the interview with Pops was cold. Yeah, I know it was, man. Say, we put some good game down with Pops, man. If y'all didn't pick up the game, man, I'm sorry. Yeah. Jackson, Mississippi. So I can't wait for somebody to Jackson. Yeah, man. Square up in. I rock with Jackson. Gary and them, man. Yeah, man. Say Gary and them. Y'all go make sure y'all look out for CJ. So cool, man. Yeah. Don't let them haters do CJ so cool like that, man. Yeah. They trying. Yeah, look, man. I got this square business on, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the square business, man. Say, man, we done partnered up together, man. We done did some things, man. So, yeah, man, I'm sure myself.
All right, guys, for the flight 1515 service to Minneapolis, our aircraft has landed. Should be approaching the gate momentarily here at Echo 12. Once we do meet our aircraft and all of our passengers from that aircraft please leave. And our cleaners are done cleaning the plane. We're not invited through all their safety checks and give us the okay to board. But we get boarding our aircraft. We'll try to make up as much time as possible to get you guys out a little earlier. No, for the third connecting out of Minneapolis or your other connection time.
Yeah, we coming to Florida.
To make up some time here for our flight going to Minneapolis today.
Yeah, I so appreciate the show.
Here at the plane.
Appreciate it.
And we'll let everybody know when we get boarding here.
Already. Yeah, y'all appreciate y'all sharing all the videos, man. I appreciate all the support y'all showing, man. But yeah, we just sit back having fun, man.
Where are you?
Yeah, we got something coming in that. Man, listen, trust me. We finna take a run. 2023 finna be the start of something humongous. 2024 is gonna be out of control. Square business. 2024 is gonna be like, man, it's gonna be ugly. That's all I'm saying. But it ain't gonna be the same. You're gonna have to pay that $100,000-$200,000 just to book. Right now y'all can still pay the $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. You know what I'm saying? So we still got that going, depending on what you want. So we eat. Yeah. But when we get that 100, 200, 300,000, they go Charlie. Nigga Charlie just went about he bought some Cheddar Jack. Look, listen, man. See this up? Wherever we go, that's in the ride. You gotta buy some.
Jesus.
It gotta be Cheddar Jack.
Jesus.
It tastes like steak, man. Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And we just sit back.
Passengers, part of 2, last name Petrenko, and the gatehouse is the first footing.
Hey, she need to quit talking. She just need to quit talking. And let's get this thing sorted. Just quit all the goddamn talking. Talking. Already, man. That's what's up. Man. $28. Oh yeah. I ain't know. I just been on here talking, so I ain't know that it went to 28. Yeah.
Grits.
Hey, listen, man. It's Uncle Charleston, right?
This is my boy too. I can't take this call right now though. I'll call you
No,
back.
that's the fake page. It's the real Uncle Charles. Listen, the real. Listen real close. It's called the real Uncle Charles. Yeah, the Uncle Charles is fake. Uncle Charles is a fake page. People everything with the cash out. The real is called the real Uncle Charles. That's Charles the White. I need y'all to the real. Listen to me. The real Uncle Charles. Go over there. Everybody knows I don't ask for no cash out. That's one thing I do not get online and do. I don't say, hey, send me some cash out. If you even offer to send me some cash out, I'm gonna say, no, man, find somebody in your neighborhood that work with kids and get them that money. Find some kids that your kids go to school with that may need some shoes or some drawers, some t-shirts, some socks, or some underclothes, or some tank tops, gloves, beanie hats. Take that $50 and go get that to some kids that need 2 weeks worth of drawers. There's a whole lot of little boys running around here and went from pre-K all the way to 12th grade, and they ain't never had 30 days worth of drawers. That's 31 pair of drawers. Every nigga, every young boy alive should have 31 drawers on hand at all times. If you ain't got no 31 pair of drawers, don't talk to me. 31. 31. The real Uncle Charles. Y'all go make sure y'all go subscribe to the real Uncle Charles. Listen. Now listen, the real Uncle Charles page. The real Uncle Charles page is different. Can y'all see that? He ain't getting that goddamn page show down. He gonna do right by that page. Yeah, he gonna do right by that page. The real Uncle Charles page. Yeah. The other page, the Charles the White, yeah, he gonna talk. He gonna do whatever he want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna be uncle on that page. He gonna be on the real uncle on that page. He gonna be a real uncle, man. Except I ain't gonna molest you. So guess what? And he ain't gonna play the uncle, because he getting at y'all mama and all that. Nah, he ain't doing that. I ain't your daddy brother. Yeah, I ain't gonna play Uncle Daddy. I ain't your daddy brother, bro. I done slept with your mama. She don't know which one of us is Uncle Daddy. So we ain't gonna play that. I'm gonna be a real uncle. Like Uncle Phil was to Will on the Fresh Prince of Brother. Yeah. Uncle Phil. Yeah, nah, man. So that's what we doing. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Yeah. And hey. This a basketball player. What's that white boy name? It's a basketball player. He in trouble with his country. They got So he in trouble. They talking about beating him up. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. You already know. Yeah, you know. Just how niggas act when they got bond money. They said this how a nigga act when you got bond money. I did, y'all. When I had friends once upon a time, they got me locked up at 15. And I didn't get out until I was 44. I'm 49 now. Man, y'all stay true to each other, though. Man, that's what's up.
What's that page?
What you told me once I put that music on, and you don't want to take them off. But the motherfuckers feel good, though. Yeah. Uh-huh. Say, let me go on some Yeezy, man.
Pastor Christine Hamilton, the alien up there, you see some shit from California?
They listen to y'all. They even helping me fuck them. When you slow me down, I'm fucking somebody else when I'm standing there talking. So I thought, yeah, where you been fucking like that? Say, man, they done took all the Yeezys off. They took all the Yeezys off the shelf. They took them off the shelf. They said all the Foot Lockers. They said all the Foot Lockers got to take the Yeezys down. You must just got them nut.
Yeah, I just went about it.
Oh, you said what got them right now? Oh.
I don't like the earbuds. Yeah, I think it makes you look like you dead.
What you talking? Yeah. I didn't see y'all saying what's up. When? It says so y'all time y'all for saying salute to this man. Y'all weird. Man, what are you talking about, LP?
People just talk.
Yeah, I'll be looking at him laughing. If I catch y'all comment, y'all know I say something. And I might not say nothing. If you say something too many times that don't make sense, y'all know how to do it. Yeah. You're gonna be standing in the corner with your nose in. Y'all always got traveling snacks. When I see you in the airport, I'm going for those Twizzlers. Yeah. Just be careful for going for the Twizzlers. Just be careful, okay? Out in Vegas, helping the kids with CW approach.
How are we spelling?
And I'm with the call and found my truth purpose, man. That's what's up. Keep up the good work, man. Year in Trump, 2024. Yeah. I don't give a goddamn. Be honest with you, if they do win, they win. That ain't gonna. We still got to do some work. See, that's the problem. We can't be worried about who's gonna win the president. We need to be on the ground. See, when we get on the ground with our feet, that's what's happening.
When you've been in prison as long as Dewberry been in prison, you can't worry about the president. The boy been in prison since 18 years since he was 15 years old. The boy got to come home and try to figure out life. It's a whole new life. He done been through 70 presidents and that boy been gone. The boy been gone 18 years. First, you got to get past the 5-year threshold. 85 to 95% of guys that get out of prison are back in prison within 5 years of being released, or at least rearrested. The recidivism rate. A guy that's been in prison 18 years old can't worry about the president. And what the president is the commander-in-chief. This guy needs to try to integrate back into society, re-enter into a more positive way, and then figure out how to help those that's coming after him how to re-enter. Can't worry about the president. A nigga been in prison 18 years, he bullshit and distracted, talking president talk. So please, we trying to really fix the community. We are the American people at the bottom who don't elect the president. We understand that the electoral college elects and selects the president.
That's Charleston White talking, guys.
So we try not to worry about
Charleston White in the airport talking.
Y'all heard
on his way in travel.
Charleston White himself.
Yes.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Why do he? I don't know if they went off. I wanted to ask Mr. Charleston a question regarding, like, you know how he be going so hard for us, the black culture and people, like he really do. Like, why though? Why? And he is making great strides, like reaching people. I love it personally, but sometimes people get you so frustrated that you want to give up. But his tenacity to keep going despite anything, he advocates for children, like children. And what he said is when you go through their profiles and their folders, he said some of the worst people commit heinous crimes. They've been molested, raped, and just did all sorts of way by the uncles, the mama's boyfriends, just the people you let in your house. Some mothers ride with their boyfriends and some mothers ride with their children. But my thing to Mr. Charleston is, why do he go so hard for us? I'm telling y'all what I've seen, what I have seen and bear witness to on the internet only is the people from Texas, okay, in different counties, Dallas, Oak Cliff, a lot of them, G County, all of them places, those people have grassroots organizations that give back to the youth and families in those underdeserved communities. I mean, Charleston be really down there. I think in Oak Cliff, like bring in resources there that those kids can go. Like he's really about saving the children's lives. And you know what he said? If people want to give him money, cash apps, he tell them no. Donate that to your local charity, someone who's doing that, who is giving, who is invested into the children, especially the children that be in prison, because he understands that the mind is not quite developed, and also that, kids make mistakes, and sometimes it's other people that do things to them and make them act out in some ways that is unbelievable. So they don't trust the adults or the system or even the people in their home. So salute to Charleston White, who has that understanding and compassion to look beyond the crime. We need more people like him advocating for us. And then he has my man, which is his man, that how we know him, Mr. Dewberry, with him, on his side. Like y'all ain't fucking with him. And that's what people need. He need to be the mouth, and Dewberry need to be the muscle. And Dewberry's the mouth and the muscle because they're out here, they're trying to educate us about the pitfalls of life. And it's either we're going to listen or we're not. Either we're going to be grateful and thankful and try to change things in our homes as parents and not leave it up to society. You got to love your child more than you love that fucking no good ass man. You understand? You got to love yourself more than you love that man. I don't care how long he's been with you. Like if that nigga's treating you like you the bottom of the barrel, girl, bye. You better get up and stretch your stuff right on out the door and let him know these boots are for walking. And you better walk your ass right up on out that door. As a matter of fact, don't even tell him that. Tell him you're going to get some cigarettes, milk, or a bottle. You understand? Tell him anything. Just show him that you can leave. Show him that you don't want to be nobody's carpet out here being mistreated. Because one thing about, let me tell y'all something. When your children see men disrespecting you, they don't respect you. They don't respect you. When your children see a lot of men running in and out your house, and you're a woman, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be OnlyFans, back page, or just a motherfucking hoe on the corner down there. Pussy for sale, periods. Okay? When they see you entertaining this type of lifestyle, that's what they're going to do. You understand? You can no longer leave it up to the teachers and the doctors and the police to raise your children. You got to be held accountable for that. Because if you don't be accountable, the police is going to beat them. Okay? The who I said, the other people, they're gonna beat them. They're gonna end up going to the grave, and the school's just gonna, they're just not gonna educate your child. You gotta make sure your kid can read. You gotta talk to your child, even if they're getting bullied. Man, you want to be able to, you want to be able to protect your children at all costs, and especially in your home. And you don't want to be with no man that is implicated in doing something to your child. No man you should be with should be implicated, should be accused of nothing. Women, listen, if that nigga raped you, he gonna rape your child. If a man is not hearing no from you, he's not gonna hear no from anybody in your family. Don't bring rapers in your family. Don't bring rapers in your family. And not only that, if you got rapers in your family, get the fuck away from them. Okay? Get them away from your children. Men and female, male and female. It's a lot of guys out here that's been molested too. They just don't talk about it because it's embarrassing, it's hurtful, and it's painful. Okay? And I believe when they're like that too, they always is angry and aggressive towards everybody because they've been victimized, because they, in their mind, they're still at the age when they've been violated. So now they grow up, but in their mind, they still seeing that shit play back to them and play back on them. And now they're older, they're gonna fight, so they're gonna be aggressive. You understand? It's either you're gonna be the same way someone did you, you will be, or you will fight against that shit. You understand? And you'll be an angry motherfucker willing to kill somebody if they make that attempt, because you're dealing with all of that pent up aggression from being raped and molested, and mom ain't saying nothing, or dad's not saying anything. Like most dads, when they find out their kid's been molested or touched, next thing you know, they take justice into their own hand. Justice prevail. And no good mothers be wanting to protect those men. But honey, don't get bopped upside your head trying to protect a molester or raper. Okay? Like, come on. So Charleston had compassion to see it past like these people's crimes. Why these kids? He fight for kids, children. He work with kids and children. And he go in some of the most undeserved neighborhoods and lay it down for them, guys. And that's what we gotta respect. And I'm glad he got a person like Dewberry. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Charleston won't put up his hands, because if you watch them and you watch the videos, he'll let you know, if you put your hands on me, nigga, you will die. 1, okay. 2, if you put your hands on me, you will die. And 3, if you put your hands on me, you will die. If you don't get that warning, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't put your hands on people, or you have to get the lesson that comes with putting your hands on people. There's a consequence. Because a person like that, people will always try to bully and go after because they speaking the truth. They be trying to see one thing about people and abusers, if they can't control a person's mouth, then they stop beating on them. Okay? That's one thing about abusers. It's just a simple fact. You understand? I don't allow no one to play hitting me. I just don't do none of that. You understand? So I'm not going to do it. And I just feel like uh, I just feel like, you know what? People want to say what they want. They're going to do what they want. They're going to do how they want. You can't stop a person from doing what they want. But what you can do is respect what they say and hear what they say. You got to hear a man out, man. I don't care. You got to, we as Black people have to realize it's just words. And you have to process those words. Okay? But not only that, don't allow those words to play you out of your position. Now, if anyone's trying to harm you, of course, you have the right to defend yourself. But words alone, you just gotta let them shits roll in here, here and roll. Whatever. Pop your collar. Do what Jesus said. Don't take the dust off your feet. Leave them there like the crispy critters they are, the dust bunnies. Like, shoot, dust. Don't bother me. Okay? And on that note, y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching.